dominating the grid then for this Malaysian Grand Prix in the sultry heat and humidity of Malaysia. Track temperature still at 51 degrees. It's going to be a roasting start to the race here. It really was an amazing record, and if next time out he has a chance to beat it and go into the real top elements of Formula 1 history. Chased by Ricardo, Vettel, Alonso, Hulkenberg well up there. You can see a move from Massa down the inside of Gutierrez in the Sauber. The other Williams is also going well there. Interesting that to see. So Bottas has made up some ground already after being forced down the grid with a 3-place penalty after qualifying, and Bottas up to 12th place already. Alonso fended off his teammate and has managed to hold on to his position. Gutierrez a bit wide there, and that's going to give Bottas the opportunity to close up. We've got to keep an eye on these Williams again. They didn't enjoy the wet conditions, but David, in the dry, the Williams drivers could be ones to watch in this Grand Prix.
Well, we've got a good power unit. The car wasn't performing particularly well in the wet. They complained of a lack of rear downforce, and the wet tyres and intermediate tyres do affect the overall aerodynamics of the car. See Sebastian Vettel there trying to move into a position to effect a pass on his teammate. The DRS will not be available for a couple of laps, but interesting that Sebastian...
Look at Hulkenberg around the outside of Alonso. That's going to be tough, and Alonso runs him out wide. Sometimes he could cut back down the inside, and he does it. Now, has he got the speed on the exit? That's the question. Oh, the car's moving all over the place. This is Magnussen trying to get past the other Ferrari of Raikkonen. So both Ferraris coming under pressure from Mercedes-engined cars at the end of the straight immediately there. Now, and one of them's going very slowly.
So Ferrari's got a problem.
Which of the Ferraris is it? Can we spot? Is it Alonso? Well, I think it's Raikkonen. I think it's Raikkonen. You can just see the yellow on the T-bar.
I have a flat rear tyre.
So there was a little bit of contact. Presumably Magnussen may have just touched the rear of Raikkonen's car with the front wing end plate, perhaps.
We've seen that before. Short starts in Australia, and then again here in Malaysia as the McLarens are going wheel to wheel. Jenson Button trying to do the cutback on his teammate. Looks like he's going to manage it.
That was nice from Button, so he's taken 7th place there. And into the pits comes Jean-Eric Verne in the Toro Rosso. Haven't seen what the problem was for Verne, but it's a very, very early pit stop, so you would imagine there was some damage done to the car. Ferrari still waiting for Kimi to get back with that punctured tyre. We've seen in the past, if you go too quickly, you can rip the rear bodywork, the rear suspension apart, so he's very wary of that. Button ahead of Magnussen, 7th and 8th, with Massa right behind the Williams and the other Williams. All of these are Mercedes-powered cars, but obviously different chassis involved, McLaren and Williams. Now Ferrari can get to work, and eventually Kimi Raikkonen is back in the race. Well, he could do with a safety car.